We're gonna have a good day. I said we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. You think about it night and day. We're gonna have a good day. I said we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. You think about it night and day. You think about it night and day.
What up, Meet Up fam? It is your boy, your host, Mr. 14.
I'm Simply Sorrel, and this is the Meetup.
As usual, we thank y'all for taking a little bit of time out of y'all day and spending it with us here. It's always greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you chose to meet up with us at the Meetup.
Oop, I love it, and I love y'all.
Yes.
And speaking of loving y'all, man, this weekend was crazy again.
What happened?
Well, now that I got my mind right, because I heard about myself last night. DJ, what was I doing?
Living it up.
Oh, my he was outside.
I heard about myself, but I had a good time. We went down to the Young Dev concert.
Okay.
Lit.
It was on fire.
Yes.
It's Young Dev, though. What you expect? It's Young Dev.
Nothing less. He had some great other acts there.
Okay.
Our boy Doe De Niro popped out.
Shout out
Doe brought me up
Doe.
on stage, so that was crazy. Niagara performed.
Okay.
She performed a couple of her hits, and she turned it up.
Mm-hmm.
Dream Love was in the house.
Dream, I got your little 93 drip on, girl.
Yeah,
That's my girl. Shout out Dream. It's like there's a whole bunch of people in there.
No, last night was turned up.
It was turned up.
Big shout out to Maison was in the house.
Okay.
Preston. The list goes on. Like everybody's in any type of music industry in the city was there.
Man, I done missed out. Well, I had a birthday this week, you know. And my littlest one turned 6 years old. Y'all got a 6-year-old. Happy birthday, Journey. I'll let you watch this part.
That part.
It was exciting. We just took her out. She had a good time. She enjoyed her day.
But speaking of watching, Journey watching, you know what I walked in on last week?
What?
I walked in the house and my son's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for me to say something crazy?
I don't know.
He was watching.
We don't know, y'all.
He was watching our show.
Oh.
Like he pulled it up himself and was watching it on YouTube.
Which one?
Taraji.
Okay, the older one. So
my 11-year-old.
The middle one.
Middle son, yes. Not middle. He's the middle son, but there's 4 of them, so I don't have a middle. There's 4.
Middle boy. But he was watching. That's good that our kids are watching it. Sometimes I felt good. Depending on what we talking about. Yeah.
It was our last spotlight episode, so if I didn't see that, make sure y'all tune into our Meetup page to view that. Or again, the Meetup Talk Show HBG on YouTube to check that out as well. Hit us up.
Yes. How about this comedy show you got coming? Sorry, I was excited. I'm excited about this comedy show,
I think everybody's excited about the comedy show that has been talking to me. And I'm gonna tell you what, Amazon making some money off everybody. Everybody trying to find outfits.
Right, that outfits for 90s.
It's a 90s party for anybody that's not aware. It's a backyard comedy show. That's what I've been doing. And this one's definitely gonna be lit. I'm turning 40 again.
Birthday, y'all.
I'm turning 41, but I'm definitely turning 40 again. COVID definitely ruined a few things for me last year, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't able to celebrate my 40th the way I wanted to. However, they're gonna celebrate it with me this year.
We're gonna celebrate
this year.
Is there still tickets?
There are still tickets available. If you need tickets, hit my Cash App, $MR1 Mr. 14. Hit me up and I got y'all.
Man, it's something you don't want to miss. All of the comedy shows I've been to before were just amazing. And this is his birthday, Mr. 14's birthday celebration. Like he said, he's bringing it back for y'all for his 40th birthday. This is one that you don't want to miss, y'all. It's going to be big. Yes, so grab those tickets.
Please pop out. It's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah.
Now, I listen to the radio. Yeah. June 5th. That's next Saturday. That's next. This Saturday. Oh, and I sold out of my VIP, so shout out to the VIP. Yeah, I got some VIP tables. Shout out. They asked for it. I delivered.
You said this Saturday, so Amazon can still get you that outfit there in time, y'all. Amazon Prime.
Yes, they can. Have them rush that, and you will be good. But you said Prime, so they good. Now, I listen to the radio a lot in the car, right? Mm-hmm. I was flipping through, just trying to find something. I found we got a station finally.
Finally! How exciting is that, y'all? We got a station. Harrisburg has their own station.
Cannot wait. It is going to be. Well, it is. It is amazing. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to it. They play all the stuff we want to hear, mm-hmm. and it's good to hear.
I don't know too much about it. Is this somewhere that we can get our music played?
I don't know. I don't know much about it, so we got to find out some more. But it definitely is there. Anybody that's in the city, I don't know how far regionally it stretches, but it's 99.3.
99.3. I remember.
99.3 on your, I don't know which dial, AM, FM. I don't know how that shit works, but
so if you know if we
99.3
can get our music played there, let us know in the comments, y'all, because that'd be dope if we can get our music played like our local artists.
we need our local
That would
artists
be
to shine
amazing.
because our local artists are the shit.
Right.
So,
You gonna represent Harrisburg? Might as well do it right, child. Right. Come on, yeah.
they definitely need their time to shine.
In June, we in June. You know, Juneteenth is coming up, man.
Is going to be crazy with that. There's a whole Juneteenth week that La
Yeah, I
Couture
heard.
is putting together. I don't know too much about it, but I do know that they're going to be doing some poetry in the park. There's an event called Mind My Black Owned Business.
That's a cute little slogan.
I'm ready to see what that's about. Maison, I don't want to give up any of the details what he's doing, but he got something big in the works for it.
Wait, how you just gonna give us a little snippet?
Nah, but I'm about to give it a little something for it though. So any designers in the area, any clothing designers in the area, please hit up Maison Maze. Hit up Maison Maze to be a part of what he's trying to do for Juneteenth. There's a few other things going on, and to wrap up the week, I will be hosting a comedy show at La Couture. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be June 20th, Father's Day at La Couture. Seating is limited. Tickets are $20.
$20, y'all.
I don't have the ticket information yet. Hit up Elise, the owner of La Couture, 3rd and Verbeck.
Verbeck. I don't know. Shout out La Couture. They be doing a lot.
I don't know what it is. You see how I spell
Verbeck.
Verbeck. All right.
It's always
Verbeck. That's what we call it.
1-4 with his spelling again, y'all.
That might be Verbeck.
What it look like it's supposed to say?
What? Of?
No,
Oh,
Verbeck.
Verbecky.
It is a lot of easy.
Verbecky.
Shout out La Couture though, but they be doing a lot of stuff for the city, and I see a lot of events happening down there. So shout out La Couture for all that you're doing in the city and what you're doing for June 16th. So make sure you guys check. June 19th.
Juneteenth.
But it's the whole week, right?
Yeah, so June 16th.
The whole week of Juneteenth.
The whole week.
The
whole week of Juneteenth is going to be lit.
And they can find that information on La Couture's page.
Yep.
Is it on your page too?
Elise Katrina on Facebook, La Couture on Instagram, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
It's all over social media. It'll all be out there. So make sure y'all definitely pop out for that. It'll be kid-friendly events, adult-friendly events. And again, I will be hosting a comedy show June 20th for my headliner, Oral Henry from the DMV area.
All right.
Very, very, very hilarious, man. So make sure y'all pop out. Everybody needs some laughter, so pop out for it.
All the time.
That's what I try.
Ain't no time good enough for laughter.
Ain't no time bad enough for laughter.
Bad enough for laughter.
You're right. That's why I love her.
He got me, y'all. He got me.
Anything else we got going on? Oh, you know what happened to me today.
No.
Yes, you do, because you was with me.
What happened?
I went into Carnes. It's a grocery store, and I forgot my mask. I was out there raw facing, y'all. But nobody said nothing to me because we just looked at the mask mandate, and I forgot all about it. But I don't like raw facing. Like, I don't like that. Like, I got raw facing. Yeah, you
That's
can raw
regular.
face.
What are you talking? That's
not no more.
That's so bad that you call what is normal raw facing. No, that's regular.
I can't be raw facing, bro.
That's a shame, man. We wear masks so much.
You gotta wear protection. Wear protection. No raw facing. Makes sense, right? That's a good. They should do that as a slogan. Wear protection. No raw facing.
We are ready to get back open for the corona. The world's opening back up, so I'm excited to take those masks off, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but what we got coming up right now is
we got a
product of the week, y'all. Product of the week. Tell them who we got.
Product of the week coming out. We got Gifted Hands by L'Oreal Collins. Speaking of which, bing bing. She made this John for me, and she had me in mind.
Give him a twirl. Give him a twirl.
I'm not a twirl. I'm twirling. Men don't twirl. I turn around so they can see the back.
Follow your move over just a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Oh, did y'all see that?
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's dope.
Now this joint's fire.
They can't really see the color too. It's green in there, y'all.
How's our information running at the bottom? Oops.
Gifted by L'Oreal Collins. L'Oreal Collins.
717 popping on there. The back is crazy though.
That's dope. I like it.
It don't feel stiff. It feels good.
Where my earrings at?
Oh,
did we forget them?
No, I didn't forget them.
Let me show y'all my earrings, y'all.
Also made Miss.
I seen a lot of stuff for her. This is real nice on her Instagram page.
No, please make sure y'all visit her Instagram page. Check out her Facebook.
And she
her stuff is very, very nice, and she makes it. Most, I think it's all done by her, if I'm not mistaken. Her tie dye
hand painted earrings. Isn't these cute? Look at this. I could have worn the day if my hair wasn't down.
Yeah, you want those to be seen. Those are something that need to be seen.
Right, with a short hairstyle, hair pulled up. But yes, we shout out.
This jacket is on. I can't wait to wear this out of town now.
Gifted.
Especially when I blow up. Wear this joint out of town.
This is cute.
I'll be that
Really
nigga right there.
cute.
No, I like those. I like all her work.
But make sure y'all check her out because she has a
also
lot of
has
stuff.
something-
Clothing.
She also has something that she's putting in the giveaway this week.
Ooh.
So we're going to do a keyword, and since we're having a backyard comedy show, and I'm also working on something, we're
Don't tell
not
them
talking about
that.
that. But name keyword today, backyard.
Backyard, y'all.
So
You can go down.
keyword, put it into our inbox
Yeah.
at the meetup. Put the information into our inbox. Again, the keyword is
Backyard.
put it into our inbox. The first 10 people get put on our Wheel of Blessings.
Yes, Wheel of Blessings.
And we'll spin that. And Miss L'Oreal Collins has provided some gifts here for us. They will be entered in that, and I'll show you what the gifts are when that time come up. But in the meantime, we will bring up our first guest of the day.
First guest. Who we
First
got?
guest of the day. I met this young man this year. Met him this year.
Mhm.
Things are starting to come outside a little bit. We outside now.
Mhm.
But I started
Outside.
seeing things, and I be wanting to wear local brands all the time. Speaking of local brands, big shout out. But I like wearing all the local brands, so I seen his, and I fell in love with the
Mhm.
design. Then I got to talking to him.
Mhm.
Fell in love with the young man. So
Mm.
I'm gonna let him talk about him. I ain't even gonna get into it. But without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Justice Shabazz.
Welcome. Hello.
Yo, what's up? What's going on?
What's good? We are good. We are good. I should have said Mr. Justice Shabazz, owner of Genius Threads. My apologies. Mr. Justice Shabazz, owner of Genius Threads. How you doing, bro?
It's all good, beloved. We're gonna get to that regardless. But thank you for having me, man, for sure, man.
So the first thing she said was accent, obviously. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from, bro?
I'm from the Bronx, New York. Like I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. I mean, I've been in Harrisburg for a minute in and out, but Bronx, New York native. That's what it is. That's the accent.
You got Afro-Cuban roots, right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
We're going to get
Some
into that
roots
a
that
little
I'm-
later.
Yeah. I love my Afrocentricity, my Cuban
Hey, look, as you should,
Afrocentricity.
bro. As you should. You already know, as you should.
Yeah,
So,
for
man,
sure.
tell us a little about yourself. Who is Justice?
I mean, I'm a regular guy, man. I'm just a good regular guy though. Like I'm just a family man, community type of guy, more positive than ever negative. That's really what I always been about. Now, I mean, I've been through negativity or negative situations, but I've always responded or held on to the positive side of things. So I guess I'm just like one of them just uber positive guys, definitely a businessman. Been that since I was a young boy too. So, I'm pretty much regular or what a man is supposed to be, man. Family man, take care of business, protecting people around him. That's really it,
My
That's what I'm
God,
talking
he
about,
was
bro.
checking off all the boxes.
Right.
Ladies. Did y'all hear that?
Well, now, for your brand and all that, how did you come up with the brand name? How did you get involved in the clothing?
Okay, yeah, well, I'm real big into education. Like to me, education is major key. Knowledge is the key to it all. So like my thing is like, well, the highest thinker or the highest elevation of thinking of knowledge is being a genius. But the name of it, the way I actually spelled it was really initially done for copyright purposes, like trademark purposes, Genius, the word genius, of course, that's trademarked by Webster's dictionary or whatever. But I actually gave it a breakdown, and that's the GE in etymology stands for GEN, I'm sorry, which is like the prefix for Genesis, means beginning. So then my beginnings are in NY, but this is not only about my beginnings, this is also about us, the US. So GNYUS, genius. You know what I mean?
Well, damn.
I'm sold. I'm ready to buy your clothes. I don't care what they look
damn.
like. That was just an amazing breakdown. That was an amazing breakdown.
I can't.
Well, as you say, you're waiting for something. He did throw a little few
I
things
can't.
together for the staff, so we appreciate you for that.
I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear us?
It's like staticky.
Now we're good. You got us now?
What happened?
You can hear us now?
I can't hear you.
Oh man.
All right, just give us a second, guys, while we fix the volume.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say.
Man, just to break
Should I
down
go get some earbuds?
Now you should be good, bro. Can you hear us now?
I'm gonna go get some earbuds real quick.
Yep.
maybe we could take him out and bring him back in.
That's fine. Yeah.
But while we're talking about that, the breakdown of his name.
That was crazy.
Now I can't run it back to you. I think it's GEN for the beginning of Genesis. That's
no GE.
GEN.
No GE. The NY is for New York.
Oh.
And then us. US.
Okay.
G.
Yeah, right.
GE
New York.
was the
Yeah,
beginning.
that
was
amazing.
That was dope. Because you don't think that genius is that. You think genius is smart. Genius.
Yeah. And
he put it together and said, "They ain't not only is it smart, it's built into something as well." So that was dope.
And it's very important for businesses too, because I don't know too much about his business, but the fact that when he just broke that down for me, I want to go see what it's about, because that name was very, I don't know.
That makes you want.
It was catchy for me.
Yes.
So that's very important with the names of, and I think we can have him back. Let's see if we have him back. All right, let's check that volume.
Can you hear us, bro?
Everything good now. It was like real static. I don't know what that was about. That was
no worries at all, bro. But what you did was we broke down the name again, bro. We love the breakdown of that. That's super dope.
Yes.
Yeah. You said you want the breakdown again?
Now you gave it to us. We broke it down again because we liked it. Now.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I want to get you back in frame. Can you move your camera up just a little bit?
Oh.
Perfect. Yep.
We just want to get you back there so people can see you. That's better. Go ahead.
Now, what inspired you to just do all that? We're getting the clothing. You also, if I'm not mistaken, have a youth ministry, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But what inspired you just to get into the clothing and pushing that way? Okay,
well, pretty much I've been on top of this for like about 8 years now, actually. Like while I was in prison, my mom, I always consider her, well, in the Cuban circle in New York and Florida and all that, they always consider my mom like a fashion icon. She never had like a clothing brand or nothing, but she just was the type to like, she wore a shirt. She was like, oh, I already wore it and I want to wear it again. She would just cut up the sides or whatever and now we outside with it. Yeah, so she was real fashion savvy. So I grew up around that. Grandmother was real trendy. Uncle, everybody was around me real trendy. So I kind of grew up in fashion, around fashion. But my thing was like, okay, well, and I endeavored in that myself too when I was younger. Like I would paint my jeans. A pair of jeans might rip. I might sew, get them stitched up, but stitch everywhere around them so it won't look like it just ripped there. Like I was doing stuff like that when I was a kid. So I just decided, I was like, wow, like let me finally invest in something I'm actually passionate about. Now, I mean, let me stop investing in like, like little corny games like the drug game and stuff like that. I was like, let me start investing in something that I know I actually like doing, and I could actually, even with my clothing, I could still give out a message, because that's my most important thing. The youth is my, like, that's where I tap into the most. So I'm like, well, if I could get people to just start wearing Genius all over the place and they actually start building their morale up, they'll probably start thinking they actually are geniuses, and and start tapping into that inner genius.
The way you think
that was my overall agenda. So it was tapping into my passion, and at the same time trying to get people to really believe in themselves and build that morale up. That's what really made me tap into that. The pandemic just kind of kickstarted because I was just laying around, like just constantly just sitting around, like, and I was working for a little bit of it, but then once it got hectic, I dropped out. I was like, well, I ain't working no more. Had a few coins saved up, and I invested in myself. That's all.
That's what's up. And you're a youth pastor as well, right?
Well, not necessarily a pastor, but yeah,
a minister.
Yeah, well, that you want to go into that?
We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Because we're gonna get into discussion today is community engagement and giving back, and you are definitely a good ambassador for that, bro. So we're gonna wrap up with you right now. We're gonna get with our DJ, but we're gonna come back for that group discussion with you, bro. So get comfortable, hang out, kick back, enjoy the show until we bring you back.
All right, say no more. I'll be here, man.
All right,
give it up again for Mr. Justin Shabazz, guys. Thank you so much.
I am sold on him. I don't know. I'm ready to go look up his clothes. He's like his whole message. Like if you ask him for a 60-minute rundown of what it is, that will make me want to invest in him. Yeah. Like his overall picture of his business That would make me want to invest in him.
Like I said, I saw his clothes first. I had no clue who the young man was. When I started, I got talking to him, and I just fell in love with everything he was giving me. And I was like, give me a shirt.
Yeah.
I need that shirt too.
That's what's
I need
up.
that shirt too. I adopted a few seniors. You know about the adopted senior. I went to Burn bought 3 short outfits. I said I need 3 of them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm making
Yeah.
sure that not only am I giving these kids something back, but I'm giving something back to bruh and getting his label out there and
Right.
putting that thought process in there.
That positive mindset. That he had me on that. Y'all could see when I was pointing when he said that. That got me in. That reeled me in real quick.
Got you.
Yes, but this next segment. Hey, Mr. DJ.
Yeah, you don't point at me because I'm not singing that. Don't point at me. But y'all know what the next segment is. Hey, Mr. DJ with DJ P-Tie.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What's good with you today, bro? How you?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great. After last night,
Oh,
I'm feeling
yeah.
great.
P-Tie was there.
I keep hearing about this last night, man. I feel like I'm missed out.
The energy last night was amazing. Young Dev, shout out Young Dev, and like everybody that performed, like killed they set, killed the stage. Shout out to you, bro. Mr. 14 was definitely in the building, living it up. I'm telling you.
What are we shouting out? What happened here? Guys, what happened?
Like
There
I
was
said,
nothing that really
there was
happened.
Nothing really happened. So I'm telling you, basically, Rel, you had to be there. It was one of those had to be there moments. But bro was definitely living it up. Gotta salute that, man. Definitely gotta salute that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a good show. It was great, man.
It was a
Especially
great
for
show.
Harrisburg, man.
Definitely was.
Now that we outside.
Now that we outside.
That was a great.
say it the right way.
We outside. But nah, since we outside, like that's what we've been having a great and safe
Safe.
time.
Yes. Safe. Yes.
But
Absolutely.
tell them, bro, you already know what you're here for. I know something
That
probably got on your
song,
nerves
yeah.
last night. Tell us something to get on DJ's
No,
nerves.
No, what got on my nerves last night? Yeah, it was pretty much what would get on anybody's nerves. It was hot.
Yo, it was
It
steamy.
was steamy.
It was steamy.
Like
I had on good
so.
deodorant.
This that's a good thing.
Somebody.
This will go out to the venues. When y'all see that you have a packed place, turn on some type of ventilation.
Open the window, stop.
Open something. Put on the air. Put on some fans. Yeah, she said open the window. Tell me, when y'all at capacity, y'all got like 1,000,001 people in the place. We need some type of ventilation, man. I'm telling you, like
That-
Especially now it's
Yo,
Capona.
But you know what? That's unexpected. And that is an awesome piece of advice. That's an awesome piece
Have
of
some
advice.
fans or something, y'all.
Gotta have some circulation,
Gotta have
something
some
going there.
circulation.
It was very warm. And when you drinking and partying,
Right.
Yeah, extra
That
hot
helped.
anyway.
Right, absolutely.
now
So
you got a song for us?
yes, I do. Speaking of the young man, Young Dev, he put on an excellent show last night. So I'm gonna feature one of his joints off his new project. This song is called "I Am." It's by Young Dev, y'all. Check it out.
Sing.
I come from the water where it's less productive. I am everything that they said I was back. I am not the same as my environment. I am not. Get to know a nigga, don't jump to assumptions. Shit, I'm only human, I'm ballistic. I am not defined by statistics. Gotta give him time, don't forget though. I forget, but don't forget shit. I come from the bottom where it's less productive. I am everything that they said I was. I am not the same as my environment at all. Get to know a nigga, don't jump to assumptions.
Right.
Only human, not ballistic. I am not defined by
Wait for the
statistics.
drop.
Gotta give him time, don't forget that. I forget, but don't forget. I forget.
Big shout out to Young Dev for that. Who's on that beat?
That I don't know.
That joint's crazy.
I'll find out.
I was waiting for the breakdown. I knew it was a crazy
No, I
breakdown.
like the
coming.
teasers of the beat.
Right.
That's what made it crazy. Because every time you got ready to do it said, nah, nigga.
It keeps your attention.
It does. That joint's crazy. That
This
joint's crazy.
project, I could tell when I listen to it, it's real personal for him.
I can listen to just that part of it. Yeah,
it's real personal for him. So he put a lot of between. If you know Young Dev or you ever listen to him, you can tell the progression.
Yes.
He's growing up.
Yes, that's a song with his genius
Right.
involved.
So that's why I like Young Dev. You could tell he puts all his emotion into his song.
Yeah,
You can really,
yeah.
you know,
It's
I
not
mean,
just rap.
feel him. You can
It's
feel
not just
him.
rap.
Exactly. So shout out Young Dev for that.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
You already knew. What's going on this week?
Like you said, like every Tuesday, S Club, come check me out. Mr. Run Forest Comedy Show, and also stay tuned and updated for all the Juneteenth events that are going on in the city. So make sure y'all be looking out on all social media what's going on in Harrisburg for Juneteenth. Mr. Run Forest Comedy Show. I'm up at S Club every Tuesday, Tinted Tuesdays. Come check me out, y'all.
You already know what it is. Hey, Mr.
DJ
DJ.
time.
Hey, Mr. DJ. Thank you, sir. Always informative. He keeps the streets popping. He let everybody know where everything's at.
Right.
But that thing about the air was good because it's not something you always think about.
Right. That is something that's very important. We ain't gonna take no more time. We're gonna get to the second guest, man.
Guests.
Guests.
Guests. There's an S at the end. It's not guest. It's guests.
Guests ain't plural?
Well, guest is one, and then there's
Yes.
guests. But you don't usually hear the
That's
S.
what I said, guests.
But you don't usually hear the S. It's guests.
Now that you made it known that's the S, how about you introduce
I'll introduce our guests. Today we have two very special guests, and from what I've seen on the intro, there may be more than just two guests
Oh,
because they're going to be talking to us just about horses and horses in the Black community, horses in healing,
mhm.
and just equestrian therapy is what I would say. But without any further ado, please let's welcome Miss Destiny and Emmanuel Easton to the show.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
You are very
Amazing.
welcome.
Oh, we got another
Now,
guest.
I was going to say tell us a little bit about yourself, but who is that in the background?
This is Olive. She's eating hay right now.
Hi.
She's who
Now we
my
met
name
Olive.
came after.
Now tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I'm Destiny Langford. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. Is there an echo?
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm
Yeah.
from Indianapolis, Indiana, and started riding when I was 5 years old. Off and on. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Technology. But yeah, so I started riding when I was 5, and my mom and my grandma had some people that they worked with, and once they figured out that I liked horses, they were like, we gotta get her to some. So that's how I got started with horses, and this is my husband, Manny. We met through my former job at a Christian conference, and yeah, Pittsburgh.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And we'll call you Manny. She called you Manny, so we call you Manny. Tell us a little bit about yourself as well, Manny.
That's fine. Yeah. My name is Manny. I'm from a lot of places. It's hard for me to say where I'm from, but I was born in South Africa, grew up in Botswana and Tanzania before I came to the U.S. For college. Studied architecture. I'm not licensed, so.
You threw that out, but you make sure.
Yeah. But I met this lovely lady at a conference, and we dated, and then we got married. We're COVID wedding.
Yeah, we had a COVID wedding, virtual.
How'd that go? Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And how did that go? How was it being married during COVID?
Good.
Good.
I think it was great.
Uh-oh. My bad. I don't know.
What happened?
No.
I don't know. Was it good?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
It was
So actually, next week will be the first week ever that we've been apart since we got married.
Aww.
So I'm a little sad about that, but we have to do it.
Has to be done.
What you gotta do?
But I mean, yeah, I thought it was good. I think just logistically, because I have family from all over the world, and all my family said, "Oh man, he's getting married. Okay, I need to come. And this is family from Australia, from England, from South Africa, from Ghana. It was gonna be a lot logistically to try and figure it out.
Well, maybe you guys can do a redo a little bit where all the family can come.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma definitely said that was something already in the plan.
Yes.
I'm sure she
You
told
know
us.
how
Right.
grandmas are. You have to do that over because I'm coming.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Olive's Branch Healing.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it. What do you guys do there?
So we are 501c3. We're still in the process of enrolling through that federally, but our goal is to restore humanity through the rescuing, rehabilitation, and repurposing of horses. And so at the heart of that is bridging the gap between marginalized and urban communities with rural agricultural activities, specifically surrounding horses. So yeah, we want to open up those doors to diversify the equestrian community.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like that's awesome.
Mhm.
Now, looking at us, we don't usually be around. We're not usually around horses.
Right.
We usually don't have opportunities to be around horses.
Right.
Right.
How did you guys both find your love for horses?
Yeah, I think it's a gene for me personally. I think it's something in there.
Yeah.
Actually, I found out from my grandma. I think it was my great grandpa who happened to have a horse and a chicken farm out in California. And I just happened to be looking through some photos, and I was like, "Who's this?" And she was like, "Oh." like all of a sudden it made sense. Like it is in our blood somewhere. Not sure where it came from, but it was just always there for me.
Mhm.
So
I guess for me, at my high school, we had a horse. We didn't really interact with it because someone owned the horse. But for me, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life.
like wild animals.
Not
Oh,
the
gotcha, okay.
animals you bring home. You know what I'm saying?
All the wild animals.
Yeah, so wild animals.
Monkeys, lions.
Yeah,
like,
cheetahs, elephants, giraffes. Like, you know, yeah.
Now, with you guys both having a love for horses, what do you think it is about, especially about the Black community, and our disassociation from this? Like, what do you think that comes from, and why aren't we more in tune with horses?
Oh man.
That's a deep question. I don't know if you want to open that can of worms.
But you asked, so yeah. Oh man. So I guess when I think back about the history of horses, horses are associated with royalty. They're associated with monetary value. They're associated with war. They're associated with transportation. So what's interesting about the horses is before like automobiles came into the picture, they were a main source of transportation. And once the vehicle came into the picture, horses, especially draft horses, which are like they're your big horses that will pull carts. You might see some Amish and Mennonite communities still using them. But essentially, once the car came, horses were kicked to the curb. So, and in a lot of ways, I see the Black community running side by side with the journey of the horse, because it's always been about what can you do, what can you help be a vessel or a vehicle towards, and once that's done, like you're out, like you don't really matter anymore. We can kind of toss you and throw you away. So I think combining the Black community with horses is going to be so impactful and empowering for anyone that's involved, because truly just being in their environment in itself, I have people come out here and just breathe for the first time. It feels like they really just breathe.
Me and my children, we've been there. We love it.
Joy.
Now, you guys have a newsletter. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we do have a newsletter. It's called Pasture Talk, and we release it on the 1st of every month. But with the holiday coming up, it'll be coming out on the 2nd. And in Pasture Talk, you can learn more about what the volunteers are learning and experiencing. And then also there's usually a word from the horse. So the horse will kind of tell what's the happenings, what's going on, and then how you can pray for us and donate if you feel led to.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, we thank you both for joining us and telling us a little bit about Olive Branch Healing. We'll bring you back shortly here for a group discussion, so you'll be able to talk more about your business, the way you guys give back, and the way we can help you as well. But we thank you both for joining us, and we'll see you here shortly. Give it up again for Destiny and Manny.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you guys. That was awesome.
I want to hear more about that.
Me and the kids went. They love it. Like, they love it out there. We, including me, were all a little hesitant. They said, horse is a big animal. They taught us everything we needed to know about approaching a horse, what they're looking at, what they're thinking, how we can react to them, how we should treat them. And it was an awesome awesome
Yeah.
experience. We've been there multiple times, and we can't wait to go back again.
It sounds interesting.
So they have volunteers and everything. So make sure y'all hit that information up. That was fun
It definitely sounds interesting.
and different, especially for.
I know I wanted to know more about it. Like, what would the experience be there? Like, what do? You
Right.
go in, grab the horse? Like, what am I riding the horse?
We got to groom them. We got to groom the horses.
Okay.
Groom them, pet them, talk to
Okay.
them, become their friend. It was cool. It was
Just
cool, man.
spend
It was
time
cool.
with horses. That sounds relaxing. Like she
Mhm.
said, some people just go there to breathe. That sounds like something I need to go do. I need to
Yeah.
breathe, y'all.
Right, ain't nothing wrong with that. But we got our next segment coming up here with our producer.
Our
She's sitting over there, so I'm
beautiful
pointing over
producer.
there. But our producer's corner segment is
Yes.
coming up, so let's bring in Miss Siobhan. How you doing, Mama?
I'm
Welcome.
doing great. How are you?
We are good. We are good. We are good.
Good.
What up? Talk to us.
I mean, I'm just sitting back. I'm enjoying it. I loved hearing Destiny and Emmanuel talk about the work that they do, and I think you'll get into it a little bit more when you do the actual panel discussion. But just the impact that they have in the community. Thomas, I know you took the kids and said it was an amazing experience for them. There's also a therapeutic aspect to it. They do quite a bit with like mental health. So equestrian therapy is something that's known to actually be really good for mental health and children with autism. And I'm sure that Destiny and Emmanuel will talk about that. But it was really great to hear them. And I just can't wait to have Justice back because I really like his accent.
You know what?
And I just
You know what?
really want to hear him talk. But
Say his name one more time. We didn't get
No, you didn't say. Y'all didn't have it. We use his pseudo name.
Oh,
No, we'll let him say it. Let him say
can I
it.
say it?
That's
Because
the
I
show.
want to roll it. Justo Hechevarria.
Oh, Hachavarria.
Let me talk a little bit about this news. That's my job today. Sorry, y'all.
Distract me.
I got that Afro-Cuban thing is so in the news, Thomas and Sorrell did touch on it a little bit.
Just
in the-
snorted.
He did.
I didn't want that came out my mouth. My bad.
Sorry, y'all. This is how we do it. But Thomas and Sorrell did touch on it a little bit in the opening. The mask mandate is being lifted in Pennsylvania effective June 28th. So what it is we will have at least 70% of all adults in Pennsylvania are anticipated to be vaccinated by that point. So the mask mandate will be lifted. So that means you can go out in public spaces into stores without the mask mandate. Now, again, they are asking that if you are not vaccinated, that you continue to wear your mask. People aren't going to listen.
Look,
but
I told them about raw facing.
listen, I'm going to keep wearing
Use
mine.
protection.
I'm vaccinated, but I'm still going to wear my mask. That's just me. Okay, but I get it. I understand everybody's tired of it. We've been wearing them for over a year. Everybody's like,
Broke out.
I get it. I really do. But I have learned over COVID that y'all nasty. So I'm gonna keep wearing my
She
mask
said she's gonna wear her
We had
mask
that conversation.
everywhere.
You already know.
all the time.
They gonna be like, I know she didn't get the shot. And she got the shot,
I
y'all.
wear my mask. But
Think what you want.
exactly. But else in the news, honestly, I don't have anything else newsworthy really. But I do want to just gush on my host and my DJ just a little bit, if I could, if y'all would just permit me some time. DJ P.T.I., if you all know, has started his own car detailing business, and he actually got his first contract with a dealership. So, I mean, I'm just proud.
Yeah,
So
all
I just
that.
want to put that out there.
Big shit,
Get
big
at
shit.
him, Top Form Auto Treatment. Top
Yes,
Form
sir.
Auto Treatment. You
Yes.
can find
I
it through his
appreciate that.
website,
Appreciate that.
P.T.I. on Facebook. So get at him if you need it done. Get it done.
And he's mobile.
He's mobile. He
Almost
comes to
mobile.
you. So I'm lazy. I love him.
That's a plus, y'all.
So here you go. And then if I could just gush on my co-host, our host here that we have, Thomas and Mr. 14 and our beautiful Simply Sorrell. These two, the way that they have stepped out and the way that they have done things and the way that they are putting the community on the map and just the consideration that they have for the community. I just want to say how monumentally proud I am of these two people. Thomas, you have been.
Wait,
Don't you do it.
don't.
And I'm looking at her when I say that, y'all. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. Don't do it.
Let me cry.
Thomas, we've had this conversation so many times. You know, you're built for this. But to really see you step out on faith and ability and really put yourself into it and the work that you put into it, I'm so proud of you. I can't tell you. We got 20,
Give it up, y'all. Mr.
27, 28 years of friendship in this.
Aww.
And you're doing everything that I knew you could do. And I'm
Where's the
so
tissues?
proud of you. And don't y'all start.
Where's the
And
tissues?
then to my baby.
Don't tell me.
You know, we've had this conversation privately, and I know how trying it was for you and how much it took you out of your comfort zone to put yourself out here. But Sorrell, you need to know you're changing lives by what you're doing. and walking in your purpose, in your fullness. And as your big sister
Stop for a cry
and
for
your
real.
friend, I love you
I love you too.
and don't stop.
Stop. No, you stop.
No,
For real.
I'm not. And I'm
Yes.
always going to encourage you. We're always going to be here to encourage you because you encourage other people. So don't stop. And it's okay to cry on here, girl, because that's what we do. But
I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
just keep going.
Anybody who knows me know I'm crying.
No, she gonna
She gonna cry in the
she knows
car.
she crying.
If they know me,
She gonna cry in the car.
Why she do that?
Listen, if y'all see my sister, encourage her. And if she has impacted your life the way I know she has impacted mine, please tell her when you have her chance. We talk a lot about giving people their flowers. Give my baby her flowers while she's here. And don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. All right. But I love y'all.
I love you too.
I love you.
And we got our intern, Miss Nia, in the building.
Hey,
Woo!
come in the
in,
shot.
Come in
Come in
the
the
shot
shot.
real quick. This
Is
beautiful young
graduating.
lady is a graduate. She just graduated high school. She has got big things coming. So support this young lady. I can't imagine. what
Please
she's gonna
support
do.
her,
potential
please.
is effortless, and we want to nurture and foster it and just see her.
And you are going to where?
I'm going to the New York Institute of
Come
Technology.
That's what we do. So opportunities. We appreciate our intern. We love our intern. We appreciate our
We also have
intern.
Jacob. He's feeling a little under the weather, but we'll see
Yes,
him as
Mr.
well.
Jacob. He'll be in building.
Also
Our
another
next
graduate of the class of 2021.
Yes.
So just whatever you guys do. If you can touch somebody, if you can make a difference, and I know I sound like a PSA right now, y'all forgive me, but just do it. This is what we need in this community: is to touch each other, not for good.
However,
You know what? I'm gonna take myself off screen. Just make an impact wherever you can, and just keep building, y'all. So I love my people. I love all of you. Thank you for supporting us. We'll keep coming back as long as you keep coming back. And it's an honor. It's a blessing every week and every Sunday that I get to sit here and do this with these beautiful Black people. I'm honored. So I love y'all.
we
We
love
love
you.
you
Thank you.
too.
Everybody.
You hear? Why
That
she
was a
do that,
lot.
dude,
She
though?
almost got me. She almost got me.
I had you. You was bitching up.
Oh no, you almost had me. You almost had me. I sucked that shit back up. I wasn't. My eye sucked it back up. My eye said, I sucked it back up. I said, not today.
I'm
Not
got these
today.
bangs, y'all. Y'all can't see my eyes. A little far away,
But thank you, sis. Thank
she's
you very
just a
much. Thank you, baby.
beautiful person. She just gave all of us our flowers, but she is such a beautiful person.
That's
Like,
what I
she
tell
really
everybody
is.
though. Give people their flowers now. Let them know
Yes.
we need to feel good about ourselves.
Mhm.
Like we need to know when we're doing something. People are so afraid to say it or they don't want to say it.
Mhm.
But I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So what we about to do? Taste it live. You don't got no song for Taste It Live?
No, I'm still crying. She's
But we're about to eat. And speaking of eating and just food, what
Yes.
we're about to do, I've seen this business. They had a food truck.
Okay.
They went from a food truck to a location. They went from a location to inside of supermarkets. And guess what?
Progression.
They black.
All right.
They
Give
black.
it up, y'all.
Soul Burrito is in the house for our tasting live, and they don't even know. But we're going to taste their food, and what we're tasting are their items from Carnes. The ones from Carnes that are in the freezer. So we're going to taste these, and
Okay.
we're going to see what they are. Which one we got, Pizza? I don't even know what they are, bro.
These are their jerk chicken burritos.
Oh, they both
Both
chicken?
jerk.
Yes.
Oh, so we get a whole burrito.
Yeah, they burritos.
Oh,
I get a whole burrito.
Disclaimer,
I
I
thought
don't
you
work
was
for
going to
Soul
taste.
Burrito. I'm just presenting food.
I'm not finna bite this
Exactly.
on live. What kind of lady I am?
Mm-mm.
That's not jerk?
No.
That's mac and cheese.
Oh my God. That is so fucking good and hot. Mm-mm. It's
Oh, yeah,
macaroni and
you
cheese.
got the mac and cheese one.
No.
Look, y'all.
Can you tell me what you think about my mouthful?
I think this is the jerk one, y'all.
He has mac and cheese. She
Mm-mm.
has jerk. No?
What kind do you
It's
got?
mac and cheese and collard greens and chicken.
Oh, that's the soul food burrito.
Give me a piece of the back.
You want a
can
piece
have
of the
this
back?
other-
That's what I be saying. But
Anyway, back to the burrito.
Moving right along.
we're gonna eat this burrito in the meantime. No, just taste it. Yeah, we're gonna work this out. This shit slap.
Oh,
They're at Carnes. I think it was $3.99 a piece at
I hope you ain't
Carnes.
getting this part.
And we these are oh man.
It's hot. How you eating it?
Well, my mouth.
My hat. My tongue's on fire.
Yeah.
I can't even do the
Mm. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Mr. 1-4, you are eating the soul food burrito, chicken, mac and cheese, and collard greens.
This is too hot to bite.
Mr. Rel, you are eating the jerk chicken burrito.
All right,
That
jerk
was
chicken.
good.
No, she gave me a piece of jerk chicken.
The jerk
God,
chicken is very.
These are good. These are good.
I like the spiciness of the jerk chicken.
They put macaroni, cheese, and greens and cheese in a
This
damn
has
burrito.
rice, burritos, and corn in it. That's the jerk chicken one, the jerk one.
And also, while I'm eating this, the giveaway today is going to be by L'Oreal Collins. I'm also throwing in 2 tickets to my backyard comedy show.
I don't think they can hear you. Your mouth full.
That's good.
Sorry, guys.
Soul
He's
Burrito, please
enjoying
hit
the
him up.
taste of life.
Soul Burrito is located at 314 South Progress Avenue in Harrisburg, PA. You can also find our products at Carnes Food Markets. I hope they get into Giant. I'm not sure, they may be. Hopefully they are.
So they went
But
from a
these are
truck
good. They went from a truck
to
a brick and mortar building.
a building. Now
They're
in
in
the
grocery
stores.
stores.
That's what's
So
up.
if they're not open and you got the munchies, we always do. I did.
I let mine cool off. It's too hot to enjoy. I don't
There's
know how
jerk.
Mr. 1-4 is eating that right now, but the jerk, I like the jerk one.
You
I
want
had to
some
choose
beans
one
in
out of these
here?
two.
Yeah.
They're both good. This one's kind of different. It got everything in one: greens, mac and cheese.
All that.
But that's very interesting. I like
And
the
all
jerk
that.
one.
Hold on, watch this now.
So shout out Soul Burrito, located 314 South Progress Avenue in Harrisburg, PA.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys check them out and show support.
So
Ooh,
again,
sorry, y'all.
hit them up, but the keyword is backyard. Please enter the keyword into our inbox,
First
and
10.
you will be winning a gift from Gifted by L'Oreal, and also 2 tickets to the Backyard Comedy Show this
Birthday
Saturday,
edition.
June 5th.
90s.
And it's my birthday. 90s is tired. We're going to turn up. We're going to be doing the WAP, the Cabbage Patch.
The old WAP, y'all. Right?
Is there a new WAP?
Ain't there a new
Well, I know
WAP?
about the new WAP. We ain't talking about that. My bad.
No.
My bad.
But 90s
Thought we was talking
theme,
about-
y'all. I think that's going to be a great turnout.
My bad. All right. Well, I want to get into the panel discussion because we're going to talk about community engagement and giving back. And I think we have the perfect 3 people and 1 equestrian in the background to help us discuss this topic. Let's bring them in.
Welcome our guests back, y'all.
Oh,
Thank you guys. Thank
y'all
you.
hilarious. Y'all vibe though. I love it.
Oh, thank
D.
you.
Jones,
Mr. New York.
get him. Soul Burrito, Carnes, but these Jones is good.
Yeah, they right around the corner from me.
So you've been there.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. My cousin put me onto that. They dope. I
Now,
love it.
But first, I want to ask you, girl, are you okay? Is everything all right in your neighborhood? We were around her earlier. I just want to make sure everything's good.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, you know.
Like an FBI.
Yeah, they it was an apparent hostage situation or something. So yeah, that's what it was. Like it was a hostage situation down the block. I don't know what they had going on. They told away some so there's a church down here, and I guess the church is like African owned or whatever, or ran or whatever, and they just like told like about 5 of their cars from over there. So I don't know if it was in there or I don't know what was going on, but apparently it was a hostage situation.
Oh, wow. Well, glad to hear everything's all right. But we're going to get in this, talking about giving back and just community engagement. First, we want to start with Destiny and Manny and just ask you guys, why is the idea of giving back so important to you guys?
You want to start?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can go ahead. I think because the community has given so much to us. And so I guess the way I see it is, as I've said before, like I'm from Africa, specifically from Ghana, and the reception I've had to fellow.
The horse got something to say.
Yeah.
You want to give back?
She always does. But like the reception I've received from I guess, distant cousins, if you will, while being here. And, you know, just the idea of giving back is also, I think, very close to my heart, because that's what we try and do in Africa as well. So, you know, I think for me it's important, because that's, I think, what we do as a people, whether Black here in America or Black in Africa.
Thank you. Destiny, anything on that?
Well, the behind the scenes with Olive Branch Healing is we are 100% funded by donors. So without community support in that way, whether that's through prayer or financially, we couldn't rescue. We can't afford this. This is
Right.
It's expensive to have these animals, but we believe that the experience is worth it, and we see that contributors see that the experience is worth it as well. So I see the community support financially, but also as people come in and volunteer with us, we see that it takes a community of people to be able to
Right.
have this opportunity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Justice, what do you think are some mental benefits or just mental impact of giving back? What do you think that?
Oh man, to me, giving back is a natural order. Like that's something that to me came with the universe. You understand what I'm saying? All things come from a place, and all things must return to a place. So when it comes to like giving back, like, I know where I come from. Like I know how it is in the Bronx, in the gutter. I know how it is in the hoods in Harrisburg. I know how it is to be a child that aspire to, you know, like play sports, do music and all that, and not be able to make it because of your circumstances. So my thing is like, wow, like I know how it is to be a kid there. Know what I mean? So I'm, at the very least, I feel like I have to give back. I have to return to where I came from, and that was as a child when I ain't have nothing. I gotta try my best to make sure they have something, and it doesn't have to be monetary. Like my thing is, yeah, I have 3 basic aims. Yes, finances is involved, but that's thirdly. My 3 basic aims in life in general in giving back is education, security, and finances. Education on all people, places, and things. Security on all our people and properties, and finances for all our investments and interests. You know, those are 3 basic aims that I discuss with the youth in New York, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, and even in the West Coast via Zoom meetings. You know, that's what I do. I'm a minister of youth organizations, which is basically a youth organization is basically like a gang, basically. So like for instance, you have the Gangster Disciples, right, from Chicago, right? They are an organization. They've been around for like 50 years, right? 40 years or whatever. They've been around, but they think as the youth. Because if they thought as adults, they wouldn't be out here killing each other over blocks and stuff like that. So like gangs are considered youth organizations, and my way of giving back is, you know, just educating them on these 3 basic aims, and entrepreneurship too. That's something I'm real big on, you know, teaching the youth. But charity is definitely it.
Yes. So we're gonna ask Olive Branch Healing first. Why is community engagement so important within the colored community?
Yeah, so community engagement is really important because we can't do things by ourselves. Like it's unhealthy for your mental state, but 2, somebody else has something else that you don't have. And so when we take those relationships and we start encouraging each other and saying, oh, I see you have this gift and you got this gift, then we start to see visions of unraveling. And yes, that could be specific for the work that we do here, but it's really anywhere. And so it's important for us to become focused on things outside of ourselves, because when you give, there becomes a spirit of gratitude, and that just overflows to the next person, to the next person, to the next person.
Sure.
So yeah, it's important.
That was good.
That's good. That's good.
Do you have anything to add, Justice?
Yeah, man, I love her response to that, man. Cause nah, for real, man. Cause I try to tell people I'm real big on like the usage of words and stuff. And we have a tendency of a lot of times using this word independence. And it's like, yo, we love the idea of being independent, but what it really is we want to be independent from those people that's keeping us down, right? But with each other, we need to be interdependent, which is
Right.
to depend one on each other, like one another. Like, so when she said that, I immediately like, and she said, so you feel like a spirit of gratitude. I was already feeling that spirit. I was just like, oh, like, yeah, I was like, yeah, good talk, man. That's how I be feeling, man. Like, definitely gotta engage the community, man. Cause like, again, like, you might have knowledge or wisdom in something I might not have, and if we work together, then we can make bigger things happen for each other, man. And yes, man, I love that. I feel the same exact way, man. That was a dope answer.
Yeah,
I
it
really
was.
feeling it.
That's important, y'all. He said some very important stuff. So, what are some unique ways we can involve ourselves in our community? If you had to speak to someone, what would be some unique ways that we can involve ourselves in our community?
And we'll start with Justice, and then we'll go to Olive Branch after that.
Okay.
Oh man, I come from a school of you got to come to the people as the people. So like when it comes to the youth, like who I mainly interact with, I kind of got to come to them as that, not pants sagging and all that extra stuff, gun hanging out the back pocket, none of that crazy stuff.
Right.
I don't got none of that going on, but I definitely give them a vibe like, listen, man, like, I'm just like y'all. Like, oh, I tap them up, I do their little handshakes with them and all that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, listen, man, like when they see me and they be like, yo, man, I respect what you're doing, man. Like, oh, I wanna get on. Listen, man, you can. Like, and you could do it now. Like, I try to pass that message on. Like, listen, you need to do it now, because a lot of people don't know this, but I did 12 years in the prison system, right? I did 9.5, then I did 2.5. So, like, I feel it, and now I'm 35, and I just had my first child.
Congrats.
Thanks. I had my first child, who I'm so proud of, man. I love that guy. But like I don't feel like I waited too late, but when you look back, it's like, wow, I just wasted 12 years of my life. With this idea for my clothing brand, a couple other businesses that I have, like, in mind while I was in there, I'm just sitting there wasting this time. Like, listen, I try to tell the youth, like, listen, man, you could do it. But do it now, because you're gonna end up, and I'm young, but still, like, come on, do it now. Like, I made the mistakes, you won't have to make them. Like, so that's just how I do. I come to the youth. I just come to the people as the people. That's really it.
And Olive Branch, I'll let you guys choose who goes first, but Olive Branch, you guys answer that same question if you can. Why is it? What was the question? Shit. I don't remember.
Why is community? What are some unique ways we can get involved with the community?
Okay. It's okay. It escaped me too for a second.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm listening. That's good.
So, well, there's lots of opportunities specifically here in Harrisburg. Google's your friend. So you can always start to figure stuff out from Google. But one thing we've taken advantage of is actually networking with people and figuring out what different organizations are doing in the community. So we can say, oh, like, hey, you already have this summer program. Well, let's add another layer to it. Let's add some courses to your activity or things like that. And so one example that comes off the top of my head is Loop. It's Left Out Organization Programs, and it's local in Harrisburg.
Okay.
And it's specifically an after-school program, and they offer a summer program, but it's for the youth that are really growing up in homes where it's rough. They've lost family members to a lot of death or drug use, things like that. And so, like, they're looking for mentors right now. They're looking for people to come out and just spend time with kids after school. And so I think I just want to shout them out, because I was an after school kid too. Even though I grew up in Indianapolis, I needed some people in my life to pour into me, even during those times. And so one way with us, like you can volunteer with us too here. So we teach more about the overall care and management of horses, but a lot of times that's going to reflect back to you as an individual. How are you caring for yourself? How are you nourishing yourself? How much water are you drinking a day? You know, and so we take all of the things that we're doing with the horses, and it should become a mirror for us to look back and to check ourselves, and also to check the people close to us. So yeah, I'm not sure if that really answered your question.
No, they answered it. They answered it. And we thank y'all. We thank yourself. We thank Man. We thank Justice for joining us.
Thank you.
We had a great discussion with you guys. If you guys don't know, please hit up Olive Branch Healing and figure out a way to get out there. Your kids will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. It wasn't expected. Make sure you hit up Justice Shabazz, whether it's getting some healing, some information. Bro gave some great information. Or copping the shirt, copping the outfit. Make sure we're all giving back. Let's recycle our black dollars, and we appreciate y'all both. All three of you guys, all four. Thank you, Olive. I met Olive, I love her. But thank you guys for all joining us. We appreciate you guys. We're going to get into this giveaway.
Yes. Very good.
But yes, we are going to get into this giveaway. We got 10 people on the wheel. This person will be winning what? Gifts from
Gifted by Laurel Collins. L'Oreal. Sorry about that.
L'Oreal Collins. Some gifts from her. And these are the gifts. Because I didn't show the gifts.
Oh.
We have a tie-dye t-shirt here from Miss L'Oreal Collins. Her branding on it. All her branding on it. That's glitter too. So I like it.
You guys can't really see this purple and cream color.
We also have one of her headbands to give away. I know y'all girls be doing your hair and putting y'all Jones in the Joan.
Now, did she print down that or?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie because I don't know. And also a set of earrings.
Some handmade earrings, y'all.
And 2 tickets to the Backyard Comedy Show. Spin that shit, sis. It landed on Camille Beasley.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Miss Beasley. We will be hitting you up, making sure you get 2 tickets to the comedy show and all the gifts provided by Miss L'Oreal Collins. We thank you all for joining us at the meetup today.
You guys could have been anywhere else, but you chose to meet up with us at the meetup.
Now, we have our inbox if you want to be on the show. If you have products, if you have anything, please make sure that you are looking out for us at the meetup broadcast at outlook.com. Send us your information, whether you have a product, whether you want to be on the show, whether you have a good discussion to talk about, whether what. You tell them something else that they might want to be on the show for.
Product promotion. You have any food you want us to taste, you can hit our inbox, like Mr. 14 said, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible.
But again, we thank y'all for meeting up with us. Say it again. Say it while we end it. You chose to be anywhere else. Say that shit.
You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to meet up with us at the meetup.
We'll get out y'all in next week, couple weeks. Holla.
I ain't got the same as my environment at all. Get to know a nigga, don't jump to assumptions. All the children not ballistic. I am not the father.